Okay, violin and viola, I'm hoping that you've already worked through the 2-octave G scale video where you had to shift up on the A string. We are going to work on a little bit of that skill again, but apply it to our piece, Night Shift. So what I want you to do is first shift to 3rd position on the A string. Now, just to let you know, I don't have a pinky finger tape on this violin right now, so this tape that I'm putting my 1st finger on is the 3rd finger tape. So I'd like you to play that 1st finger on A string in 3rd position twice. Now place your 2nd finger on your 4th finger tape. Leave those down. Place your 3rd finger a whole step away from the 2nd finger. And now pinky right on the tip. And this is where if you have long fingernails, you're going to need to cut them. Right on the tip of the pinky, right next to 3rd finger. So we're going to climb up again, one right after the other now, but 2 notes each. 3, 4. Thank you. Now let's climb up 1 note at a time. 3, 4. Violin and viola, we are going to be working on this together, and so we're going to be at measure 50 so that our music is identical. So I want you to look at measure 50, that is in 1st position for that entire measure, and then at the end of measure 50 you see that vertical line. It might be squiggly, it might be straight. That's just a visual reminder to help you know to shift. And the Roman numeral 3 tells you you go to 3rd position. So this is entirely on the A string. We're just going to do measure 50 and measure 51. I will demonstrate first. 3 and 4 and. And now I shift between measures. I stopped just so I could tell you that we shift. When we play it together, we won't have that extra time. Think at 50 with the letters. It's B, C sharp, B, C sharp, B, C sharp, D, D. It's still a D when we shift. D, E, F sharp. Now look at measure 52. That's an E played with a 2nd finger. F sharp played with a 3rd finger. That is a whole step away. E, F sharp, E, F sharp, E, F sharp, G. And this is that pinky that's really close. F sharp, E, D, shift down, D, C sharp. We're going to try that much. 4 measures at 50. 3 and 4 and. Shift. Whole step. Bow lift, 2nd finger, E. Shift back down. You may have noticed in our practicing that we play the D with the 3rd finger and then we play the D again, shifted. Even on our way back down, we play the D with 1st finger and then we play the D after shifting back and use 3rd finger. So they do that a lot just so that our ears can be listening for that note, especially if you are tape free. We're going to go on now. We're going to do that whole line from measure 50 to the end of measure 55. 3 and 4 and. Bow lift, 2nd finger. Shift down. Then our parts become a little different. Let's just practice measure 55 into measure 57. So we're going to shift up, play the note, stop the bow, shift back to the F sharp on the D string, and then push bow. So I'm going to demonstrate one more time. We're up in third position. And then we shift down and push bow. Now we're ready to try it together from 55 into measure 56. Bow on the string, you're in third position on the A string. 3, 4. And 2 and. Rest, rest. That feels more like an ending, so I kept going. One more time at 55. 1, 2, 3, 4. Freeze with the bow and. Two and. 4 and 1 and. Here we are, violas, from 50 to the end, now that we've practiced that shift at 55. 3 and 4 and. Three and bow lift. Shift down. Back up, shift. Here comes third finger. Shift down. Rest and. Rest, rest, rest. Pizzicato. Violas, we're going to explore one more area, measure 6, and I just want to show you this because it has a C sharp on the G string. So we have to, instead of put our third finger in the regular location, move it up halfway between the third and fourth tapes. Because of the C sharp, it extends our hand shape. I'll demonstrate. 3 and 4 and. We also have a slur, separate, bowing right there. Here we are at measure 6. We're just going to try the two measures, measure 6 and measure 7. 3 and 4 and. One more time at measure 6. 3 and 4 and. Now let's play from measure 6 over to measure 14. Every time you have a third finger on the G string, it is C sharp because there is a C sharp in the key signature. Now I wrote reminders above some of the C sharps, but not all. So I'm hoping that we're going to start training your brain to remember to check the key signature and adjust the finger because it's in the key signature. Here's number 6. 3 and 4 and.